What's up guys, I'm Nick with Channel My Detailing. Today we're going to be showing you how to wash a car. This is my brother's 2014 Dodge Charger Police Interceptor and it needs a wash. As we can tell from the back, it's very filthy. So I figured I'm going to show you guys how to wash a vehicle like a pro. So where we start is we start on the wheels. Now the dirtiest part on a vehicle is going to be the wheels. Everyone says it's the bottom or the back. It's obviously going to be the wheels. So we're going to start with those first. Now obviously guys, when you're washing other vehicles that isn't like this where it's that filthy, got all that grime and dirt on it, obviously you want to pre-rinse, but in this instance we're not going to pre-rinse because you have the potential of pushing all that dirt into the paint and damaging it. So we're just going to start with the wheels first. Alright guys, now they have the wheels all wet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to foam up our wheel bucket. This instance we're going to be using Dawn dish soap. This is a very inexpensive soap. Never use dish soap on your car. You always want to use it on the wheels or something like that, never on your paint. The reason you want to foam up your bucket with dish soap, it helps with lubricity and also with cleaning your tire brushes and wheel brushes of all that brake dust and wheel cleaner, obviously, which is what we get into right here. This is the Suds Labs XA Zero Acid in my pump sprayer. Now that we've let that set for a minute, we want to get our tire brush. You want a thick nylon stiff bristle brush. This is my VO3 Products hard bristle tire brush. Always dunk your tire brush back in the wheel bucket as necessary. Get it back lubricated up. Careful not to touch the rim, you don't want to scratch it. Next we get our wheel brush, soft bristle wheel brush from Mother's. Just go around the rim, as so. I'm going to get inside of those spokes. Now one of the reasons you want to start on the wheels first is because you don't want all that splashing back up onto your clean paint that you've already washed. So it's always best to wash the wheels first to avoid any cross-contamination. Obviously, common sense, never work on hot wheels or in direct sunlight for the best results. Alright guys, so now that the wheels are clean, now we're going to move to the actual body of the car. We didn't pre-rinse it as you remember, so what we're going to do is first foam up our wash bucket. Got your grit guards in there. A little bit of Adams Polish car shampoo. We got our Suds Lab foam cannon here. We're going to put 2 ounces of Adams Polish Mega Foam into the foam cannon. See a lot of people shaking their foam cannons. Don't shake your foam cannon. Just give it a nice little stir. Turn it upside down a few times. That's all you need to do. You don't want to clog it up with suds. Give it a few spins and let her rip. Obviously, we're not working in direct sunlight, so we can let that sit for a few minutes. rinse the car. Whenever reapplying your tip to your gun, always face away from the vehicle at the bottom and spray it. In case it's not fully secure on there, you don't want it popping out, hitting your customer's paint or your own paint.
This is FaZe Music. This is FaZe Music.
So you foam up your wash bucket, then the car. Now we go to our contact wash. Dump our wash mitt in the wash bucket. Tuck the cuff inside the mitt. And always start from top to bottom, like your parents taught you. Top to bottom. Always going in linear motions, never swirls. You never want to do that. With the windshield wiper, always flip. Flip your wash mitt consecutively after every panel. Once that half is done, return to your rinse bucket. Wring out outside the bucket. Back into your wash. And go to the other side. Try not to get too far down to the bottom once you've started washing until you're ready to get to the bottom, because obviously it's top to bottom. The bottom is the most dirtiest part when you're talking the body of the vehicle. Again, like I said, you want to have a rinse bucket and a wash bucket, one with your soap and one to get all that dirt out of your wash media, whether it's a rag or a wash mitt or a very, very, very soft sponge. If you want to use a sponge, very, very soft sponge. Now that we've made sure every little bit of soap is off the car and rinsed off completely, now we move to the drying. Now you want to dry your car because if you're anything like me, you don't have access to deionized water, you have only hard water or tap water. You need to dry the vehicle or else you're going to have severe water spots left on your paint, and it's going to be aggravating to get it off. To do so, you're going to want a plush microfiber towel. I've got the Woolly Mammoth from Chemical Guys. Lay it across the paint, tap it a few times, and then just drag it off. Now that we've gone over the whole vehicle and dried it, now we want to do some more drying. This time, dry the wheels and tires. Now, if it's chrome rims, you're gonna wanna dry them 100% of the time. If it's any other kind of wheels, you don't really have to dry them unless it's got some type of chrome, like this chrome hubcap right here. So, just gonna wanna dry that off. And that's so you don't have any water spotting again. And then I'm gonna dry the tire. Now drying the tire is for the tire shine, so it has a good bond to the rubber. So when you start driving, it doesn't swing everywhere all over your freshly clean paint. Now that the vehicle's dry, the wheels are dry, and the tires are dry, now we get to the tire shine application. Now, judging for the size of the tires, I'm going to be using one of these little mid-size applicators. And for the tire shine, I use Chemical Guys VRP. a very good tire shine. It's not too shiny, it's that matte finish, not too glossy. Just go around the tire. Make sure not to hit the rim. Just like that, that's how you professionally wash a car like a professional, the professional way. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace out, I guess. Bye.